हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
चाहिए धर्म आत्माई है, महात्माई है, लेकिन ऐसा सर्व प्राप्तियों में श्रेष्ठ अप्राप्ति का नाम निशान नहीं, कोई भी अनुभव नहीं कर सकता। फिर आओ मध्य काल में, तो मध्य काल में भी आप आत्माएं पूज्य बनते हो। आपके जड़ चित्र पूजे जाते हैं। कोई भी आत्माओं की ऐसे विधि पूर्वक पूजा नहीं होती जैसे आप पूज्य आत्माओं की विधि पूर्वक पूजा होती है। तो सोचो ऐसे विधि पूर्वक और किसकी पूजा होती है? हर कर्म की पूजा होती, क्योंकि कर्म योगी बनते हो तो पूजा भी हर कर्म की होती, चाहे धर्म आत्माएं या महान आत्माएं को मंदिर में भी रखते हैं साथ में, लेकिन विधि पूर्वक पूजा नहीं होती। तो मध्य काल में भी हाईएस्ट अर्थात श्रेष्ठ हो। फिर आओ वर्तमान अंतकाल में, अंतकाल में भी अब संगम पर श्रेष्ठ आत्माएं क्या श्रेष्ठ है? स्वयं बाप दादा परम आत्मा और आदि आत्मा अर्थात बाप दादा दोनों द्वारा पालना भी लेते हो, पढ़ाई भी पढ़ते हो, साथ में सदगुरु द्वारा श्रीमत लेने के अधिकारी बने हो। तो अनादिकाल, आदिकाल, मध्यम काल और अब अंतकाल में भी हाईएस्ट हो, श्रेष्ठ हो। इतना नशा रहता है।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बात जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Become full of the treasure of happiness, have the fortune of happiness, and be happy and cheerful. Children of the bestower of happiness. You are the children of the bestower of happiness, who make fearful souls powerful and give them happiness at the time of sorrow. So always have elevated feelings of constantly giving happiness. No matter how some souls behave with you, you elevated souls constantly have to give happiness to everyone. They may give you thorns, but in return, give them spiritual roses. They may try to cause you sorrow, but you children of the bestower of happiness, give them happiness. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today's day 20. Become full of the treasure of happiness. Have the fortune of happiness and be happy and cheerful. Today's topic, children of the bestower of happiness. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
And the highest and high Father always not only sings our praise, but make us realize that we are the great souls. And Baba is comparing all the great souls of the world with us as children. Baba said beautifully that because you are elevated, because you have all attainments, not only all attainments, but because you know that you receive from Father, then you are also the bestower. So it's very interesting then for us to look at, do we have all attainments? Because Baba's drishti on us is that we are most elevated children, souls, great souls, Baba said. And then he's comparing us with all the great souls of the world. But also Baba said the part which you all play in the cycle, in the drama, is praiseworthy. Every part he's saying, whether it is of golden age or even in copper age, because we are worshipped in copper age. And then when we become Baba's children, we become Brahmins, then we serve the world benefactor. And then we become also angels, silently, quietly, through our thoughts. We keep bestowing, keep giving. That's what angel does, is to bestow. In golden age, we are deities, but we won't bestow. Nobody needs there. Everyone has it. So when you listen like Baba is talking to me, talking to us children, and if you listen very carefully, it touches the heart that what Baba wants to make us. So why don't we become? So we pay attention to be the embodiment of what Baba wants us to be, not influenced by atmosphere, sanskars of anyone, but always be aware of what Baba wants us to be. So it's very beautiful. With the homework, when Baba says, Baba is ocean of happiness, ocean of love, ocean of every quality. But most important, he is bestower. One who is sad, Baba gives happiness. If you have any kind of lack of attainment, Baba is the one who is bestower. And we are his children. So today Baba is saying, children of the bestower of happiness. So what we have to do? You are the children of the bestower of happiness who make fearful souls powerful. Give them happiness at the time of sorrow. Always create hope, enthusiasm, right? So always have elevated feelings of constantly giving happiness. No matter how some souls behave with you, but you, elevated soul, constantly have to give happiness to everyone. Because that's what we have, right? Constantly thinking elevated. Always good feelings for everyone. So that's what we give. They may give you sorrow or thorns. Baba says, but in return, you give them spiritual roses. They may try to cause you sorrow, but you, children of the bestower of happiness, give them happiness. So what Baba is saying, to be able to do it, you always have to have this awareness that I am the child of ocean of happiness. So child has to follow father. So that is why it's not only God whom people pray and worship, but it's also the deities. And these days it's more the deities than even God. They consider them as gods. So we children who are becoming deities, at this time, our part is of bestower. That is why they look at deities as bestowers. They always go in front of them, worship them, and expect that their desires, their sorrows, whatever it is, will be fulfilled, will be removed. So always remind yourself, who am I, what I am becoming. And that is service, right? That is what is revealing Baba. That the soul always gives, always gives happiness, power, whatever is needed. So that is for tomorrow. And we will definitely create that awareness, practice it, and have beautiful experiences for the day. Om Shanti. Mhm.
Good evening, Didi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
I'll be seeing you soon. When do you head to Peace Village?
Hmm?
When do you go to Peace Village?
We should reach Wednesday afternoon.
Okay, so I'll be arriving about the same time. Yeah,
But
looking forward to it.
yeah.
Very much.
Mm,
Very much.
yeah, lot of will be lot of get-togethers, and I think will be great joy.
Yeah, just being in the company, even though we have a schedule and we have a plan and a program, but it's what happens on other levels that usually is what
Well, it's
leaves the
a
feeling.
lot of everyone's participation and seeing each other. I think it's really beautiful to be with the family.
Yeah, even though it seems like it was only March that we saw everybody, and now it's May, and we're
It's
back together.
different to see each other than to live together for about
Yeah,
years.
right. But meaning being in Madhaban with
Yeah,
everyone. Yeah. And so maybe we need to do it twice a year, maybe in October as well.
November.
November. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Um,
October this year, maybe many might go.
oh, that's true. That's true. People will already be starting to go to Madhaban. Yeah.
Yeah, they are thinking of Madhuban, finding out about tickets for Madhuban.
Yeah. I did see somebody, one of our students had gotten the dates, but I don't think I've seen anything officially yet about the dates. But the student did send me the dates for Baba's meetings with the Indian groups who are supposed to be there. Yeah, but I don't think we've had it officially yet.
Uh,
Missed it.
yeah, I think almost same, no? First
Yeah,
date is
almost the same.
October 20.
Almost the same. Yeah.
But this time, because they have peace of mind, they have call of time. So,
Okay. Wow, that's happening.
lot of,
So, connecting many of the things you're saying with yesterday's Murli, and a couple of things caught my attention. It was great, Murli. He was saying that at this time you get sustenance from both Bap and Dada. Now, speaking for yourself, you're going to be with Dada throughout the whole cycle, right?
also, yeah.
I can't give myself the guarantee. But for those who are, in other words, there's a period where Shiv Baba doesn't come into the picture at all. How come he's not remembered more? That there's not more bhakti to him. And maybe you could even say that Brahma Baba himself, because he was remembering Narayan, which would have been the form of the soul, as would have been Krishna. But how come that soul's not remembered more, seeing as we're with him throughout the entire cycle?
You mean Brahma Baba?
Yeah.
Brahma Baba is worshipped lot. Actually, everywhere, because he's supposed to be shown as one who creates the world, So
Okay.
whatever happens, sometimes amongst deities even, or they will just go, let's consult Brahma Baba. Let's
Really?
take the blessing everywhere, everywhere. He's shown no as the top most important deity out of three, Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar.
Let me just interrupt you there. So is he seen as an advisor? Let's consult Brahma. Is he kind of seen as an advisor? What Baba was saying.
No,
I don't know.
because being the head of the world or head of the family, so they always go to take blessing, or there are some, like they have lot of difficulties, obstacles, they will go to Brahma. So actually
Really?
Brahma is shown on the top. Not only that, but the respect all deities give to Brahma also.
Oh, how
That
interesting. I didn't know that. I
you
didn't
have,
know that.
if you see some of that, is very interesting to see that they will worship all deities, and if it doesn't work, they will say, now let's go to Brahma, because they know he will definitely be able to do it.
Wow.
So I think that he's really not only respected, but considered to be being creator. And
Yeah.
especially one who, like people when they do tapasya, either they do of Shiva or of Brahma. So when keep chanting, then it's Brahma who gives them the vardhan or special blessings or boons. So Brahma
Oh,
is, yeah,
that's interesting because, it's often that sweet little complaint in the Murli that there's, other than Ajmer, there's no temples to Brahma.
yeah. But they are, when it comes to divine functions, and yeah, Brahma is not worshipped as Brahma only, but
Mm.
always when it comes to many, many things in scripture, they talk about Brahma, you know.
And also this thing that you're saying, like, let's go to Brahma. Would
Yeah.
part of that be why then the memorial that I've heard of him, that he's shown with the scriptures under his arm?
Mm.
And so would that be connected with people's understanding that he's very knowledgeable, that he knows everything because he knows all the scriptures?
He is creator, so he is knowledgeful, and because of that, he could give advice, because of being
Oh,
yeah,
that's interesting. That's
most
very interesting.
most wise person.
Yeah, and as I say, I've not seen a temple to him specifically.
Not many,
No.
but there are some. Yeah.
Yeah, and that he would be seen as higher than Vishnu or Shankar.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and the people who worship him, would it be a particular kind of devotee who would worship him, who would consult him? You know how there's various
You know,
kinds of
in
devotees.
which country we go, I think Indonesia or somewhere, very, very big temple of Brahma. But because somewhere they show four faces of Brahma, and in four faces, then somewhere they show three faces of Brahma. And also in memorial in Nepal, a big memorial, but it is of Nandigarh, a very big temple.
Mm-hmm.
You had been to Nepal or not yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, really? Because right in the city, they have a very big temple. And in the middle, there is this big Nandi, no, bull.
Right, right, right.
And yeah, so that's the memorial of Brahma too.
Wow, it's
But
interesting.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there are many, but
Yeah.
there is confusion between, like for us, Brahma is a simple, and but they show Brahma being creator, then sustains also. So they show three faces of Brahma.
Wow.
So I
It's
think
in,
this
yeah.
confusion as between Shiva and Shankar. Same is they call him creator, right? They
Mm,
always call Brahma as creator, right?
yeah.
So creator is the highest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in path of bhakti, they consider him to be the most highest. That is Brahma.
How
Mm.
interesting. And I suppose, in the Abrahamic tradition, that it
Mm.
would be Adam as
Yeah.
being the first man, and along with that, the angel. And the angel is seen to have four faces. The idea that wherever the angel looked, it only saw God. But I
Mm.
don't think they ever made that connection between Adam becoming an angel.
Mm. Right.
These bits I find very interesting,
Mm.
and I'd be curious now about just how Brahma is seen in terms of bhakti. And I
Mm.
was thinking, again, it was a strange little thought that came about the memory of God. The memory of God is incorporeal. And I know that in the soul world, there's no, it's kind of a neutral stage, but there must be, isn't there some impact? What is it that, or where does that impact get created that, you know, that souls sort of remember God as a being of light, or is there something that happens in the soul world that we identify with something other than a human being? Anything? Or is it just totally what happens in the confluence age?
I can't think of anything like such happening in incorporeal world. Uh, See, recognition of incorporeal Baba as light is very incognito in the sense of it's not very much, because he is incognito, isn't it? Even if he comes in Brahma Baba or whatever he does, he's not visible, right? Most minimum visible is really God, the incorporeal. All deities and Krishna and everyone is visible because of their physical identity,
Right.
the part and the role which they play. But Shiv Baba's role, Shiv Baba's part as creator is not much known.
No.
Yeah, so it's all same like seed of the tree. You never see it, right?
You don't see it, right?
It's
Yeah.
always under, first under earth, and then it changes into all different fruits, and but it's never visible, you know. So it will always remain very incognito. And that is why Baba keeps saying you have to reveal it through your qualities, through your activity, and
Right. This was
through
something that he said yesterday too about, what was it he said?
about revealing.
About revealing that it will be your works, in the sense
Mm.
that Karanhar would be revealed through what it is that you do, in a sense.
Yeah.
Were those the words that he used? Was something similar to that anyway? That
So one is that when in India or anywhere we say we have to reveal God, some
yeah,
people think one of the ways that we speak about God, but other is our personality, our interaction, our relationships. People immediately say, oh, must be God, it's God there.
right,
We think by our saying they will be convinced, but I think it's only when they see the task. And even now, our all seniors, like they always say, it must be Baba. And so many situations come, Baba will solve it. Baba will definitely help us. So we
yeah,
keep invoking Baba all the time through our connection, our love, and knowing that it is his task, right? But he's
yeah,
not visible, right? It's
right,
only, one guru was sharing recently that wherever I go in Shantivan, I went to solar plant. So how do you all manage this, Baba? Went to the milk department, they saw so much milk, everyone getting milk. How do you all manage, Baba?
yes,
Wherever he said I went and tried to praise them and appreciate them, only word they said is Baba is doing it.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
it's we have to reveal Baba
yeah,
because we are visible, but his power, how he is doing it, nothing is visible. It's through our words. When we say Baba, Baba, he said, I really start feeling Baba
yeah.
everywhere.
He started to
And
feel
I
it.
start experiencing Baba. Many are sharing experiences like these.
Yeah, the line yesterday was, whether in the form of God's divine activities or
Hmm.
in his form of the Father, God will be revealed.
Yeah.
And so is it that everyone will have, whether when they're going home or through his instruments,
See,
that
one thing
people will,
what I find
yeah,
is sanskar which all beings have is a bestower.
nice.
So what is happening now in India? Every field, whether it's agriculture or calamity happen,
Mm-hmm,
and they find that BKs are the first one to come forward, bring the food, bring clothes, give salvation.
mm-hmm.
So this bestowing, but then who has given us? that we are able to bestow, right?
Right.
That's what BKs keep saying, that whatever we have is from Baba. So when they giving that, I think that people do start kind of connecting with God.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why will, yes, there are donors, philanthropists, that is different. But all the time, BKs are present wherever.
Yeah.
BKs are there.
Yeah.
Now they are, Banarsi Bhai started this uh, drug-free society, something like that. And so for that, he needs big vans, to go in villages, to go. And he was telling in the meeting that he got until now about 8, 9 very good size, good quality vans. And so they go in the van and place to place. And so sometimes you think that how things are happening. Baba's plan is revealing. And now we have to do it properly, and Baba will be revealed.
But these are deep sanskars of compassion. I mean, it's easy to give gyan, but to actually get your hands as well as your heart involved, that's something very special, I think. Very special souls that can do that.
That's why I was asking Banarsi Bhai, how do you manage? But then somehow or other, Dr. Pratap was there, and we were talking about that he eats fruits in the morning as much he wants to, then salad, only one meal per day. And that also very light. He said, if I have to serve Baba, if I have to take every patient to Ahmedabad, I need good health. And to maintain good health, I have to look at my diet. And so it's so interesting that whole life is that dedication. He makes
Beautiful.
so
Humility.
many trips to Ahmedabad, anyone
Yes.
who has surgery, and all the doctors know him. And they know
Yeah.
that he's not paid, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
I remember when he was in Miami, and he was actually staying at Dweena's house, and then the call came that Daddy G wasn't well, so he had to immediately cut short his trip and go back to Madhavan again. And it's never an extra thought, just instantly did it.
Oh.
Yeah. A couple of things. Let me just ask you about this, because this is a situation that I've seen. That, okay, those of us who are very fortunate in being kept busy, being instruments and doing and expressing Baba's knowledge, having the opportunities. And then there are other Brahmins that maybe because of situations at home, circumstances, they're not able to be on the field of service in the same way. They've given up any hope of ever being, in the numbers. They don't see themselves like that, which is okay, but they beat up on themselves because they're not, say, involved more in service, even though they're following all disciplines and everything. And so please suggest how someone can accept being where they're at and have love for themselves. It's not even a question of you need to make more effort, you need to do more of this, but how to just accept and have love for yourself where you're at, instead of beating up on yourself.
Once there is sincerity, there is
Okay.
pure desire to serve. That is most important. And when they have that, they will always get some opportunity, not in a big way to give lecture or something, but whatever, because they are doing maximum, right, in the sense of under their circumstances. Now, once Baba said, whether you give one break or then money for the whole house, but one break also is very important, and you get a lot from that. So whatever they do, even sometimes I find if they have to put something in Baba's box, somewhere they cut down their budget or try to save something little. So I think that whatever little they do, they should feel happy and pleased and satisfied because they are doing
Yeah, I think so.
maximum
I think
in
so
their
too.
circumstances. But some like only ungodly service whole day they have, so of course they will do lot of service. But
Mm,
I feel once that sincere effort and sincere thought is there to serve, they are able to serve in some way or other. So never get disappointed. Each
good,
one is Baba's hero child, and
really.
each one is very valuable to Baba. Everyone,
That's
you know,
beautiful.
only part is different. Everyone has different part.
That's beautiful. That's very nice. I know that'll be helpful. And I'm sure the souls are listening. I think we've come to the end of our time, but I have other questions for you. It always happens. And maybe just a very quick one. Can we go from ordinary thoughts to elevated thoughts, or is there a stage in between?
I think that some might have constantly elevated thoughts. Some could have waste thoughts in between, you know. So they are ordinary, they go elevated, then something happen, ordinary thoughts come. So
Mhm.
once pay attention not to have ordinary thoughts of any weakness or anything, but continue constantly to have ascending thoughts and
Right.
elevated, all the time elevated.
Yeah.
So that's what happens. We don't allow the waste to enter in between.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
let you go.
So,
Thank you so much, Didi. See you soon.
okay, very well.
Okay. Om Shanti.
Shanti.
संगम युग का वर्षा यही है, शिव से मिलन मनाना। समय श्वास संकल्प सभी सेवा में लगाना। पवित्रता बरसाए जग में, फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी, फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी।
और ये प्रेम जब हम अपना परमात्मा से जोड़ लेंगे तो हमारा प्रेम शुद्ध हो जाएगा, निस्वार्थ हो जाएगा। हम दूसरों से भी ये प्रेम कर सकेंगे और समाज की सेवा भी हम इस तरह से कर सकेंगे कि ये जगत सुखमय बन जाएगा। प्रेम एक बहुत आवश्यक चीज है, ये ईश्वरी गुण है। लेकिन आज कई लोग काम विकार को, वासना को प्रेम कह रहे हैं। कई जो लोभ है, ग्रीड, उसकी बजाय उसको प्रेम समझ रहे हैं, है वो विकृत रूप प्रेम का। कोई जो मोह है, जैसे माँ है कहेगी बच्चों से मेरा बहुत प्यार है, लेकिन प्यार तो है, उसको प्यार नहीं कहा जाता, वो मोह कहा जाता है, वो विकृत प्यार है। प्यार तो होना चाहिए। लव इज यूनिवर्सल, लव इज फॉर ऑल। लव कभी कम कभी ज्यादा नहीं होती। तो वो जो हमारा परमात्मा से प्रेम जुटेगा तो ये हमारे विकार समाप्त होकर शुद्ध प्रेम हो जाएगा। तो ये हमारे जीवन में एक बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि होगी, जिससे हमारा जीवन निर्विकार हो जाएगा। इस बात का ख्याल करेंगे तो योग आपका बिल्कुल सहज रूप से लगेगा, ये निश्चित है। आप जीवन में अनुभवी भी होंगे। मैं आपको एक छोटी सी मिसाल अपने जीवन की दूं। पहले जब मैं यहाँ माउंट आबू में आया, उस समय बाबा साकार में थे। तो जब उनसे मैं मिला एक दिन, और प्रथम दिन उनका प्रवचन मैंने सुना, मिला, वो भी एक अनुभव है, अलग बात है, उसका वर्णन अभी मैं नहीं कर रहा। लेकिन रात्रि को कोई 10 बजे मैं उनके पास बैठा था और उन्होंने कुछ मुझे ज्ञान के अनमोल रत्न दिए, बहुत अच्छे मुझे लगे, और लगा कि जीवन को ये महान बनाने के मुझे इन्होंने अनमोल हिंट्स दिए हैं, और बहुत प्यार दिया मुझे उन्होंने, स्नेह दिया। मेरा मन बहुत गदगद हो रहा था। वहां से जब मैं उनसे विदा लेके अपने कमरे में गया, ये 1953 की बात है, तो बाबा, उस समय ये भवन नहीं था, दूसरी जगह पर इंस्टीट्यूशन लोकेटेड था। तो एक पहली मंजिल पर एक कमरा था बहुत बड़ा सा, जिसमें बाबा ठहरे हुए थे। वहां से मैं उनसे विदा लेके गया था, और वहां से नीचे उतरकर एक छोटा सा कमरा मुझे भी दिया गया था। अकेला मैं वहां था, तो मैं अपने कमरे में सोने के लिए गया। सोने के लिए गया तो मुझे नींद नहीं आ रही थी। मेरे मन में मेरे रोमांच खड़े हुए थे और मुझे ये आ रहा था, मैं कितना खुश नसीब हूँ। ये कितना एक मेरे जीवन में अच्छी घड़ी आई है, जो अच्छी तरफ जाने के लिए मेरा शुभ संकल्प दृढ़ होता जा रहा है। और ये कितनी एक सौभाग्य की बात है कि बाबा मुझ पर कृपा करके मुझे इतने अनमोल ज्ञान रत्न उन्होंने दिए हैं। मैंने क्या कोई पूर्व जन्म की कमाई की है या इस जीवन में किया है, मेरी समझ में मुझे कुछ नहीं किया, लेकिन ऐसी देन मुझे वो दे रहे हैं, मुझ पर इतने रत्न मुझ पर न्यौछावर कर रहे हैं। तो हे प्रभु, हे शिव बाबा, हे परमपिता परमात्मा, मैं एक बूढ़ा भटका मुसाफिर था, गुमराह हो गया था, आपका बच्चा था, लेकिन अब मैं समझ गया, आपको पहचान लिया। मैं आपका हूँ, जैसा भी हूँ, आपने मुझे अपनाया, इसके लिए मैं आपका धन्यवाद करता हूँ, आपसे प्रण करता हूँ। अब मैं अच्छा होकर चलूंगा, नेक बच्चा बनूंगा, आपका नाम बाला करूंगा। इस तरह से विचार आते जा रहे थे और बाबा बाबा शिव बाबा याद आ रहा था। ब्रह्मा बाबा से अभी मिलकर आया था, तो ये इसी विचारों में मैं था और ये विचार इतने तेज थे कि वो नींद नहीं आ रही थी, नींद गुम हो गई थी। अभी आके लेटा ही था कोई 10-15 मिनट, इन्हीं ख्यालों में मैं मस्त था। और होते होते वो बाबा मेरे सामने, और मैं शांत हूँ, मैं शुद्ध हूँ, मैं तो अविनाशी हूँ, मैं अनादि हूँ, ये बात मुझे मालूम पड़ गई। ये शरीर तो एक कलेवर है, ये तो एक मेरा वस्त्र है। और जैसे मैं सोच रहा था, बिल्कुल मुझे शरीर का भान नहीं था, चारपाई का भान नहीं था, कमरे का भी भान नहीं था, मैं कहाँ हूँ वो भी मुझे भान नहीं था, रात का 10:15 बजा है ये भी मुझे ख्याल नहीं था। टाइम और स्पेस से अलग होकर जैसे ये अनुभव हो कि आत्मा के स्थिति में जाने से क्या लाभ होता है, उस एक अजीब कैफियत में, अजीब अवस्था में, जो बहुत खुशी में, जो अतीन्द्रिय सुख था, एक अलौकिक सुख था, उसमें मैं तैर सा रहा था। और इस जैसे जैसे ये सोता था, मेरा आनंद बढ़ता जाता था, मेरी खुशी बढ़ती जाती थी, मैं पुलकित होता जा रहा था। और होते होते क्लाइमेक्स पहुंचा, और उस क्लाइमेक्स की स्थिति में मेरे मुख से निकल गया, बाबा। मेरे उस वक्त माइंड ने दो काम किए। एक तो मैं अपने को संभाल नहीं सका, उस प्रेम से विभोर होकर मेरे मुख से निकला बाबा, आवाज। और दूसरा मेरा जो मन का दूसरा जो एक, जैसे कहते हैं ना भी कार में ब्रेक भी होती है, स्टार्टर भी होता है, तो स्टार्टर तो चल गया, ब्रेक भी अप्लाई होने की कोशिश कर रही थी। मन ये कह रहा था कि तू क्या करता है, 10:15 बजा है, आवाज करता है, आसपास लोग सोए पड़े होंगे। जैसे ही आवाज निकली बाबा, तो वो अंदर के सूक्ष्म चेतन ने थोड़ा सा उसको कंट्रोल किया कि इतने जोर से निकली नहीं, वरना मन ऐसी स्थिति में आके पहुंच चुका था कि शायद वो जितनी माइक्रोफोन पर आप सुन रहे हैं इससे भी ज्यादा वो आवाज निकलती, उतनी नहीं निकली, एक बीच की सी आवाज निकली, तो जैसे कोई पास बैठा हुआ ही सिर्फ सुन सके, बाबा। जैसे ही मैंने ये कहा, उस एक क्षण के बाद क्या देखता हूं कि बाबा मेरे कमरे में आ गए।
Om Shanti Vyakti Parivar. So tomorrow is Tuesday. Our schedule from Amritwala 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. In the evening, 5 to 6 English Avik Muli revision. Together with that, in breakout room Avik the Children Muli class. 6 o'clock Bhatti will start, followed by Hindi series, English series, and Avik the Journey. Welcome to Avik the Journey. Avik Murlis from 1969. Multi-million-fold fortune and blessings.
Shanti. Avyakt Murli, 25th May, 1973. Future Plan. What slogans do you need for such a stage? Firstly, I, the soul, am an instrument of the Almighty Authority for the elevated task of world benefit. This slogan should be in your consciousness. If you are not able to remember this slogan of the stage, then the stage would not seem beautiful. The slogans are of special inculcation. The second slogan is, I, the soul, am a great donor and a bestower of blessings. Give a blessing to those souls who do not have the courage to give or receive donations. Through the blessings that you have received from the Father, the bestower of blessings, and with the cooperation of your own stage. So, the slogan is to be a great donor and a bestower of blessings. This is the clarification. Thirdly, I, the soul, through my divine activities, words, and thoughts, have to grant all souls a vision of the image and character of Bap Dada. In this way, also keep in your awareness the slogans that are used to make the stage beautiful. Prepare such a stage and speech. Sit on a chair on the stage. That is, sit on the chair of your original status. So, the stage, speech, and status are all necessary. Then you will be able to transform the world in a short time. You know how to do this, do you not? But also make sure that the stage is very strong, unshakable, and so stable that no storm nor any kind of atmosphere is able to shake it. Make such preparations for yourself. Do you have this practice? Are you ever easy and ever happy to the extent that in 1 second you are able to prepare your stage and give a practical speech according to the stage, place, and land of the souls? Do you understand? This is the future plan. Acha to the elevated souls who constantly grant a vision of the perfect stage and the true, real status through their own stage and status. To the world benefactor souls, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Om Shanti.
बाबा से जिसका संबंध है उसे हरदम आनंद ही आनंद है। से जिसका संबंध है, उसे हरदम आनंद ही आनंद है, उसे हरदम आनंद ही आनंद है, उसे हरदम आनंद ही आनंद है। शिव बाबा से जिसका संबंध है, उसे हरदम आनंद ही आनंद है। जिसकी करनी में फूलों से महक है, जिसकी वाणी में कोयल की चहक है, ओ जिसकी करनी में फूलों से महक है, जिसकी वाणी में कोयल की चहक है, बाबा की रजा में रजामंद है, रजामंद है, उसे हरदम आनंद ही आनंद है, उसे हरदम आनंद ही आनंद है। शिव बाबा से जिसका संबंध है, उसे हरदम आनंद ही आनंद है। पांच विकारों को दूर भगाए, सुख ही सुख सदा जीवन में पाए। पांच विकारों को दूर भगाए, सुख ही सुख सदा जीवन में पाए। ऐसा बच्चा बाबा को पसंद है, बाबा को पसंद है, उसे हरदम आनंद ही आनंद है, उसे हरदम आनंद ही आनंद है। शिव बाबा से जिसका संबंध है, उसे हरदम आनंद ही आनंद है।
Om Shanti, Om Shanti, everyone, Om Shanti.